Hi, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. We have been talking about George Washington Carver in social studies, and we've talked about the different things that he invented with the use of peanuts, like peanut butter and mayonnaise, and a whole bunch of other things that we couldn't imagine. But today we're going to talk about the impact that George Washington Carver had made on our economy, and we're going to look at the concept of scarcity and how George Washington Carver impacted the economy. So we're going to watch a short little video on scarcity to learn what the definition is and how we will apply it to today's lesson. Click on this link right here to watch the video, and then we will move on to the next slide. Unfortunately, we cannot buy everything that we want, so we have to make choices about what we can buy. So when a person has more things that they want to purchase than the resources like money that they have, this is scarcity. So my questions to you are, have you ever been to a store and saw so many things that you wanted, but you were told to select just one item? And I said, yes. I wanted to buy a new game, but I didn't have enough money for it. So I had to buy some other things that were more important. The scarcity in this situation is that I didn't have enough money. My second question is, how does it feel to have so many different wants? They're unlimited, but you don't have enough resources to get them. Whether you don't have enough money, maybe you don't have enough time. And I said it can feel very frustrating. So I wonder how you felt about this. Definitely share this with your mom or your dad or whoever's there doing this lesson with you. George Washington Carver was able to fix the scarcity problem that farmers had at the time. And the problem that they had is that they didn't have quality land. So the land that they had to farm on, it just wasn't good enough. Carver's idea to plant nitrogen-filling plants like sweet potatoes and peanuts improved the economy because it could improve the quality of the soil. So the land that the farmers had became better and a better source of soil that the crops could grow even better. So now imagine that you were a farmer who wanted to plant things on George Washington Carver's land. And as a farmer, what do you think would happen? Now, I want you to think about the things that Mr. Carver did to help the land. What do you think would happen to your crops if you planted on his land? Personally, I think that my crops would be better on his land because he already knew how to make the soil better and more rich with nutrients. So I think that my crops would form and grow to fruits and vegetables and stuff a lot better than if I had done it on soil that was not as good. Lastly, what I want you to do is consider if you were a sharecropper who had trouble harvesting their crops, which means like your crops were not turning out very well because the soil was so poor. But you learned from George Washington Carver how to plant things like sweet potatoes that could improve the soil. What would you say to the great scientist and inventor George Washington Carver as a result of this?